solution to our economic problem. The solution to our economic problem isn't taxing the rich. It's
broaden the tax base.
Everyone needs to pay something.
Before you start demanding one group pay more, maybe get everyone to put skin in the game.
That's the problem with poor people. They still have some of their skin. But you know what? Maybe they're right. Maybe Fox is right. Maybe the bottom 50% of Americans, while they already pay excise and payroll and Medicare taxes, do need to pay more. I mean, they can spare it. After all, they control 2.5% of our nation's wealth. Oh, you know what? Actually, this is a pretty easy calculation. We can do this. The bottom 50% is just simple math. In dollar figures, the bottom 50% of this country have $1.45 trillion in everything they own on this earth. So let's see. They have $1.45 trillion. So what do you say we take, I don't know, half of that? That'd be, oh, look at this, $700 billion. Why does that figure sound so familiar to me?
The president wants to raise the top two income tax rates, which would raise about $700 billion over 10 years. You know what? That's only a tiny fraction of the federal government's deficit.
So raising the income tax rate on the top 2% of earners would raise $700 billion, but taking half of everything the bottom 50% have in this country would do the same. I see the problem here. We need to take all of what the bottom 50% have. All of it. It's the only way to make a significant dent. Now we're up to $1.4 trillion. And if you're worried about the poors, don't. Because they're defined by the census as a family of four making less than $22,350 a year. Four. $22,350 a year. They'll be fine.
Poor families in the United States are not what they used to be.
When you look at the actual living conditions of the 43 million people that the census says are poor, you see that, in fact, they have all these modern conveniences.
99% of them have a refrigerator.
99% have refrigerators. You food-chilling mother... That's why it makes complete sense that the word poor in that graphic is in quotations. These people aren't poor, they're... I'm sure the other 1% of those people who don't have refrigerators don't have them, not because they don't have food, because they're always ordering room service. These poor people are living like they just won a showcase showdown.
81% have a microwave. 78% have air conditioning. 63% have cable TV. 54% have cell phones. 48% have a coffee maker. 25% have a dishwasher.
25% have a dishwasher? Although, to be fair, after a 12-hour shift of washing dishes, the last thing you want is to bring your work home with you. So you see, the problem with increasing the marginal tax rate on the rich and closing some corporate tax loopholes isn't that it engages in class warfare. It's that it's fighting on the wrong side of the war.
It is all-out war on the productive class in our society for the benefit of the moocher class.
The makers and the takers.
They want to take it from somebody else.
Everyone's jumping in the wagon. No one wants to pull.
Parasites we have out there dependent on government.
The raccoons. They're not stupid. They're going to do the easy way if we make it easy for them, just like welfare recipients all across America.
Welfare will create generations of utterly irresponsible animals.
Yeah. Those people. The poor. We'll be right back.